What is one of the best days for a small time reviewer? You guessed it, package day. Now, I'm not gonna keep you long. Small little haul, small little package day. Meet me on the other side of this intro and we're gonna get right into it. And I'll tell you all about it. See you in just a second. What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, it is your boy Trey Sense, and we got a little bit of a video, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. Before we get into that, I got a couple of things for you. First of all, please forgive me for my nasal sound. It is May in Alabama, and the pollen and stuff is thick in the air. And for the second May in a row, I'm having sinus issues, so bear with me. Second of all, I need a little bit of help from you. I need you to like, share, and if it's okay with you, if you feel like I've earned it, give your boy a sub. Now, what we're going to talk about today are some fragrances that I just received in a small package from a very good friend of mine and a loyal sub, Mr. Lamar Gadsden. He was gracious enough to send me 4 different fragrances, one in full bottle presentation and the other 3 in decants, but decants still count. So let's get right to it. The first one in the full presentation is from the House of Alexandria. And this is a clone of MFK's Grand Soir. Say that 3 times fast. Grand Soir. And it says right on the label here, amber, tonka, and I want to say that says vanilla. You know, I have trouble saying it. But, and this, to me, is a very smooth, a very sweet from the tonka bean, a very modern smelling fragrance. It does to me, and this is just my opinion, great atomizer, lean more towards a unisex type of fragrance. Very high quality. I mean, the things that these guys are doing with the clone houses today, no matter which clone house you rep, whether it's Alexandria, Dua, Dapper, Sensual, Making Sense, whatever, whichever clone house you rep, those guys are doing some amazing things, and they're putting out high quality fragrances, and it's not a bad investment for you guys at all. Now back to this one. Again, this is Grand Soir. And this is one that I think leans more towards the cooler weather. This is one I think I would wear maybe from fall into winter, into spring, as opposed to spring, summer, into fall. I think or if I wore it now, I think it would be on a cooler night, because we still gonna have some nights where it gets relatively cool. It's like in the 50s and 60s here at nighttime, and well, in the 60s and in the more 50s, in the 60s. And I think it would be just fine. But from the House of Alexandria, it is their take on MFK's Grand Soir. And I do like this fragrance. It has a little bit of spice, a little bit of smokiness, and a lot of sweetness from that tonka. If you don't like tonka, you won't like this. If you like tonka, you will like this. If you love tonka, then you will love this. Give it a try. This is about the 4th or 5th fragrance from Alexandria that I have, and they're all well-made fragrances, and they all smell good. And most of them come in around what? For 30 mil, about what, $35, $40 for 30 mil? $40, maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me. Moving along, this next one is from the House of Rayon Tradition, and it is from the Insurrection line, and it is Insurrection Sport. Now, what this is a Ventus cologne. When you first spray it, you get that pineapple and that birch from a Ventus, and then to me it turns a little bit more aquatic and a little bit more watery, a little bit fresher. But so does a Ventus cologne. But for the $20 to $25 that you're going to pay for a Rayon Tradition fragrance, you get great presentation, you get a great quality fragrance for the $20 to $25 price point. I just don't think you can beat it. I just don't. And I absolutely like this fragrance, and I'm thinking heavily about ordering it at the conclusion of this video. That's how much I like it, because it is a great one to wear right now in the spring, summer, and into the fall. And that's one that you could grab and go with from now until it gets cold, which will be a while for us here in Alabama. That is Rayon Traditions Insurrection Pure. I like that fragrance. I like it a lot. This next one is from the House of Armaf, and it is Odyssey Mandarin Sky. And these fragrances are really gonna have your boy sniffing and sneezing here in a minute, but oh well. It's the price I pay to bring y'all this artwork. Okay. Very bright, very fresh, and it's not bright like a neroli type of bright, but it's just got this freshness to it. And this is one that I'm sitting here going, I need a full bottle of that too. Like I need any more fragrances, because I got them everywhere. But still, this is one. I don't really think I have anything in my collection that smells like this, and this is a clone of JPG's Scandal, is what this one is. And I like it. It's just got a nice, fresh, sweet smell to it. Again, it's one that I think could be worn by a female. It's just got that modern smell, and we have to just face the facts that most fragrances that come out today are being made with that almost, to me, they're almost unisex, that vibe, which is nothing wrong with. I mean, because honestly, fragrances have no gender, and you should wear what you like. If you come across a fragrance in the women's department and you like it, wear it, and vice versa. You know, if you're a woman and you see this video and you come across fragrances in the men department that you like, spray up. I mean, who cares, honestly? I have not smelled Scandal, so I cannot tell you how close this is. I can just tell you that this is a nice, smooth, very well made fragrance. And I don't have anything in my collection that smells like this, so it kind of makes me want to order it. It comes across as a little bit fresh, crisp, clean, but it's not a dryer sheet type of clean, and it's not an aquatic. It's a little bit watery, but it just smells good. It's just got this smell about it. That this is one of those fragrances that to me, it's gonna leave a scent trail and get in the air and just gonna smell good coming off of your skin. From the House of Armaf, it is Odyssey Mandarin Sky. And I got one more decant for you, and it is from the House of Genre Parfums, and it is Genre's Pendulum. And before I forget, it is a clone of Inicio's Side Effect. And it's just a great smelling fragrance. It has some depth, some richness. Again, it's not the most masculine fragrance in the world, but it has something about it that to me just smells good. And again, it's a little bit watery. It's a little bit fresh, not necessarily aquatic, but it's just something about it that is smooth and relaxing. I'm picking up on some fruit in there. Oh, man, that's good. I don't know if that's peach. Could that be peach? But I'm picking up on some fruit in there. And maybe that's what makes me feel like it could, could be worn by a woman as well. Something in it is a little bit fruity. Very fruity, but still good smelling fragrance. It's very similar to this one. See if I can get this without knocking everything down. And this is Afnan's Supremacies. Oh man, what is the name of this fragrance? Totally forgot the name of this. Oh well. This one by Afghan Supremacy. Gold. Sitting holding a big old gold bottle in my hand. They're similar. They're very similar. Don't you love when you're doing a video and a damn debate breaks out with yourself? It's fraghead problems. Y'all don't even want these problems. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all don't even know what it's like to be a reviewer and go through this, man. This is, and it could be the peach that I'm picking up on, this drawing the two together. Now they're not identical, but they are very, very similar, which makes me wonder, do I need the genre since I already have Afghan Supremacy's Gold? I don't know. I'm sure the more they stay on my skin, the more different they'll become. How much time is in this video? 10 minutes already. They are similar. I mean, I don't know if it's the peach that I'm picking up on or what, but they are very, very similar. They give you enough of the same vibe where you don't need them both. So if you have initio side effect, then you will have no reason to buy Genre's Pendulum. If you have Afghan Supremacy's Gold, and this is another house that I'm looking to delve more into because I just like the house and some good smelling fragrances for really good prices. Yeah. They are similar. They are very, very similar. And initio side effect, and so is the Genre Parfums Pendulum initio side effect. I'm not even fixing to attempt to put this bottle back. It's just a blooper waiting to happen. Anyway, man, thank you all for sitting through this video. Again, I apologize for being nasally and stopped up. It is what it is. But I do thank you all for returning to the scene of the crime and for being the best part of this channel. You already know what it is. I love you all, and may God bless you all. And until we meet again, guys, peace.